It's 8:53 and 34 degrees outside the Apple Tree Automotive Superstore studios. Ah, what a day, gang, what a day. It is that time, Friday morning, and it can mean only one thing, the guru of brews, Mr. Rick Rice from Rock 105.1. Sir, let us talk about beer and all things bubbly.
Let's do it. Tomorrow, the second annual Asheville Beer Expo at the Asheville Brewers Alliance.
Can't wait, I've got my chocolate tasting all ready to go.
I know, it's going to be exciting. Let's talk about that a little bit, since that is the big deal tomorrow. There are still tickets available. That's the important thing. A lot of these beer festivals sell out really quickly, and maybe some people assume that was the case with this because of the limited tickets available. Mm-hmm. And there are very limited tickets available, but there's still time for you to grab them. And for $30, you get panel discussions, an event glass, 5 beer tokens. So this one's a little bit different. You can actually get a 4-ounce pour as opposed to like half a sniff of a aroma of a beer. Like you get at some of those other ones, they give you a splash of foam, and then you throw it back. So this 4 ounces actually is a good chance to taste, and then you can purchase a beer there as well, as you know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you can do that. So you got panel discussions, which is cool, and you got 2 sessions. So you can either choose the afternoon session 1 to 4, or the evening session, which is 5 to 8, which I believe is the one that...
that's the one I will be at.
There you go.
With bells on.
You're wearing bells this year?
I am wearing bells.
Awesome.
That's it.
Looking forward to seeing the bells. So some of the panel discussions that'll be taking place while you are there: rare and special beers, sour and wild.
Yeah.
What will 2017 hold? Is it a race? Breweries discuss expansion. A lot of the locals are, and embracing the flavors of Western North Carolina. As we've discussed here, a lot of local breweries are incorporating local ingredients, which is an awesome trend.
It does seem like 2017 is going to be the year for brewery expansion. There's so many little, the smaller breweries that just have some side projects
I would say
on.
Continued expansion, Mr.
Yeah,
Starling.
true.
I mean, if you look at what has been going on around here, the locals, High Wire with multiple locations.
Green Man's got a fantastic place from what I understand.
Green Man is wonderful. There's the Green Mansion, if you haven't been there. Burial will be opening their new location in Biltmore Village this year. So yes, I would just say continued expansion more than anything else. You got to keep up with the rest of the players, is the bottom line. If you want to grow and not just be squashed, you got to get bigger or go home.
I don't know if you saw this or not, but apparently a large retailer, Walmart, has been busted for selling craft beer that was not craft beer.
Oh, there's like a sign going around. You ever seen the meme where it says craft beer or on the side, and then it's like Miller Lite and all these other it's just like, and they'll show Yingling, and I'm like, no, not so much counting. You like the Girl Scout cookies, right?
Love the Girl Scout cookies.
And you know these food beer pairings?
Yeah.
Well, Girl Scout cookies and beer at Highland. That's next Thursday. So they have managed to match up 4 Highland beers. They've done some tasting. They did some serious research. They busted open the Girl Scout cookie boxes and lined up all their beers and said, this works with this. So the lemonades with the Highland IPA, the thin mints with the Mandarina IPA, peanut butter patties, and black mocha stout, caramel delights, and the new Imperium Russian Imperial Stout.
Now see, the caramel delights are my weakness. Those are
they're
the
good
ones that they used to call the Samoas.
Samoas, and still are in some parts of the country. I'd like to suggest oatmeal porter and peanut butter sandwiches. Like to throw those two together. Asheville Brewing's got a new one out today. Good Helles, spent more than 2 months lagering, available only on draft, not in bottles. Wedge has a couple of new ones, Dunkelweizen and a wheat wine available. May I make a prediction, sir?
Yes.
With the weather this weekend, I predict the Wedge will be slammed. Probably more on Sunday than Saturday, a chance for rain on Saturday. If people haven't been to the Wedge, and speaking of expansion, they're getting bigger and bolder. A new location for them less than a mile away where they just opened the new 12 Bones. Barbecue and beer shut up.
In the same vicinity.
Yeah, right there.
So give me roasted pork products and malted hops. I'm good.
Yeah, I got it.
Need anything
so
else
if you haven't been to the Wedge on a warm summer day, man, this is if you like dogs and just fun activity and people milling a boot. And playing cornhole and food trucks. Man, and it's kind of almost still a little bit of an Asheville secret, although the tourists are finding it because of the rep is so good with Wedge.
Just make sure that you've paid your $10 registration fee for your dog.
Yeah, no kidding though, right?
The city registration fee. Where you
don't get me started on that. Do I got to register my cats?
No, you don't.
Okay, good.
And that is where the discrimination comes in.
Oh boy, you can't put a cat on a leash. You're not putting baby in a corner. Write this one down. 12th anniversary party, April 22nd for Pisgah Brewing. That's right, 12 years for them coming up. 2 sets of Mo that day on the big stage.
Wow.
Earth Day, Kyle Hollingsworth and the Nth Power also there. Tickets only $12 in advance.
Yeah, what a bargain. You can't even, you can't steal something that cheap. Well, yeah, you can, but don't.
Brought to you by the Asheville Ale Trail. Don't forget to get the app and go to the website.
Yes, the app will guide you through Western North Carolina's beer culture.
It will. It's awesome.
It really will. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
8:58. That's going to wrap it up for us this morning. One more check of that Weather Channel forecast and time saver traffic.